everybody, Mike Dukes here. I'm with Eddie. Can you see this guy? Take a guess as to his name? Bubba. He's not as big as you would expect for a Bubba. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's pretty stout, but he's just not, overly large. So what do we know about old Bubba here?
So Bubba is about a year and a half years old, or 1.5 years old. I can't speak. I don't know. And he has been with us since last Halloween, if you can believe that. So he's kind of a long-time resident here. Does great in play groups. He's a rough and rowdy, as you can kind of tell from he's wanting to go play. He's not wanting to sit and get his picture taken. He's wanting to go run and play. He hears noises in the hallway, and those are people he can go play with right now.
Yeah, he's watching that door.
Yeah, and so being a year and a half, he's still got a lot of puppy in him.
Yeah.
He's still at that really fun age where he's got more energy than he knows what to do with, than most people know what to do with, and he just wants to run and play. And he's definitely a dog that would benefit from training. So when you get him home, keep him on a regiment, keep him with things to do. He's very intelligent and just needs that extra little bit of attention just to keep him focused on something.
I think that's part of the problem of why we have so many surrenders that we do, is because people get a dog as a cute little puppy and they don't really put that much thought into this has to be trained. I don't know. Maybe people just kind of think dogs know how to, be good dogs. That's training. I mean, to them, they're not doing anything wrong. Chair, they'll chew on it. They don't know any better. But a dog with a lot of energy like this, absolutely. If you do not train them and give them a lot of exercise, that means walks, trips to the park. You really need a good fenced-in backyard. Things for them to do. If they get bored, they will find things to do. Usually not the sort of things you want them to do. So yeah, that's the sort of thing you really need to think about before you adopt. Do you have the room for this animal? Do you have the time for this animal? It's not really, little dogs, cats especially, yes, they can be left alone, do their own thing, they're fine. A dog such as this really needs more attention. But if you give them that attention, oh my God, they're the best dogs ever.
And that's actually one of the good things, too, sometimes about adopting an older dog, is you get a dog that somebody's already put all that work and training into. I've personally had dogs like that where you get them home and it's like, wow, this is like the best dog ever. And then, if you think about it, it's because somebody else has already done all the hard work. So, not that it's necessarily going to be hard work. It can be really fun. It can be like your daily activity. Like when you get home from work, if you have a routine where he goes through all his steps and all his training, and it becomes like a fun part of your day, or an activity that you can share with your dog, or your kids can share with your dog. That's something that's good to get kids into is dog training. It gives them something to do, an activity outside of their daily life or regular everyday stuff that they get a bond with the animal, and it gives them some structure also. So that's always a good thing. And I think he would do great with kids. He's just kind of a goofball, He does great with all the other dogs, and he does good with people that give him some structure.
He's doing fine now. Just that initial getting out of his kennel and coming in here, it was new and he was excited and he heard people outside, but now he's been in here. He's still watching the door. He still knows there are people out there whose voices he recognizes, but he's sitting pretty. He's good, doing a good job. But absolutely, dogs really need to consider not just, is it cute and can I afford it? Do you have time for it? And are you willing to train it? And it's just actually like a child, different personalities. Child A may be very easygoing, learns very quickly, does everything, what you would hope for. And then child B may be a little precocious, have a lot of energy, and just, if you don't give them something to occupy themselves and burn that energy off, something constructive to learn with, they can get into trouble. Pups are the same way. So come check out Bubba, right? Who obviously enjoys the butt scratches. And then this weekend, I know you're thinking, aha, it's St. Patrick's Day. True, but also, what's going on?
We are going to be at Petco on Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 3 with a lot of our wonderful adoptable dogs and some of our wonderful adoptable cats too.
So you never know. Assuming you don't rush in right now and adopt Bubba, he may be there. You never know. Actually, that may be where I've seen him. When he came in, he looked familiar. That may be where. I may have seen you at one of the adoptable events, buddy. Come to think, I'm kind of seriously thinking, yes, that's what it was. So yes, come meet Bubba. You will not be disappointed.
And if you want this Bubba, you have to come in and ask for the chocolate and white Bubba because we have 2 Bubbas right now. So
That did cause some confusion earlier. Do Bubba. Which Bubba? What do you mean, which Bubba? Got 2 Bubbas. So make sure you specify. Or just point to this video. So come meet Bubba. Take him home. Make him part of your family. And then, see, you can still go to the adoptable event because if you do adopt him, he's still going to want, treats and toys and all kinds of stuff. You can get it there.
Oh, I did want to mention also, we have a lot of barn cats right now. So if you have an outbuilding or a business or somewhere where you want a cat that is going to help you keep your rodent population low, but not necessarily come be friendly and snuggly, we've got the perfect cats for you. We've got 8 to 10 right now that are available for adoption, and we've also got a group that is staying in one of our colonies. They all came to us as kittens that were on the wild side and a little bit past the age where you can socialize them back to normal. But they've all bonded together. So we're doing a special, one-time only, 4 feral, or well, I don't want to say feral, 4 working barn cats for the adoption price of $20 for all 4. This is unheard of. We've never done this before, and you're getting an entire team of mouse catchers. They're gonna keep your building rodent free. There's 4 of them, and all of them for $20. That's like adopt one get one free.
Get your own little rodent squad. Tactical team. Give them some food. All right, boys, have at it. That's freaking awesome. So absolutely, yeah, if you've got a barn, any kind of outbuilding, rodent problems, who do you call? Kokomo Humane Society.
Oh, yeah.
We've got you covered. So come check them out. Check out all of our cats. We have rabbits, dogs, we got it all. You need to come in here and check it out. So come meet Bubba. Take him home. He wants to be part of your family. See, he's at the door. He's like, come on, let me out of this door. I want to be part of your family. Don't forget PetSmart.
Petco this week.
Petco, sorry. Petco this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. St. Patrick's Day. You want to come see some dogs for St. Patrick's Day. And we'll see you next week.